I was pretty frustrated when we began our hearings last week with the classified meeting we had the night before. It wasn't really classified, it just happened to be down in the SCIF, where after all the work we had done together to create a vehicle to weigh in on a very, very important policy, foreign policy, something that is maybe one of the biggest that will occur during the period of time that we're in the Senate, we were being faced every time we would ask a question about the deal. Secretary Kerry would say, well, it's either you support us or it's war. You either support us, it's war. You either support us, it's war. And to me, again, I think everybody on this committee has worked hard to make sure that it's a committee where people take their votes seriously, not necessarily themselves seriously, but then to be faced with a situation when you ask questions about the quality of the deal, to basically say you have no vote. It's either support us or war. So I expressed those last week. I also want to say one other thing. I had probably one of the only real good conversations I've had with Senator/Secretary Kerry in 8.5 years. About 10 days before we arrived at the final deal, and I know that people have all kinds of concerns and some positive expectations about what might occur, but the final issues of PMD and the anywhere, anytime inspections, they were qualitative issues, and to me they said more than just about the particular issues themselves, but about how serious we're going to be in carrying out these issues and carrying out this policy if it continues. To me, on the PMD piece, it was a total punt. I mean, I think we understand that whatever Iran does on the PMD piece, it has no effect whatsoever on the sanctions. And to me, it was just a signal to Iran that we're not going to be that serious about even carrying out some of the details. Secondly, on the anytime, anywhere inspections, that's just not the way that it is. And again, Senator Perdue and I were talking on the floor a minute ago. There's the big picture issue of just moving beyond and allowing Iran to enrich, and for many people that's a threshold that people can't cross. But then there are other qualitative issues that I know everyone is looking at, and then you add to that the fact that just at the last minute we did away with the ballistic the ballistic missile sales ban in 8 years, a conventional weapons ban in 5 years, and then we realized that the way it's constructed, we've done away with the ballistic missile testing ban immediately. So to me, those qualitative pieces just at the end sent a signal to me and to others that we're really not that serious even about carrying this out in a stringent way. I would think at a minimum we would absolutely extend at some point the sanctions we have in place and reserve the right to put in place the nuclear sanctions for terrorism or other activities if we believe that is being carried at a minimum.